Have you ever had one of those days where everything feels like a deliberate provocation? Your morning commute is a nightmare. Your coworker misses a deadline. Your phone battery dies precisely when you need it most. And in response, you feel that familiar internal pressure, that rush of heat, and the urgent need to lash out or vent your fury. We all know that reacting in anger solves nothing, yet in the heat of the moment, control seems impossible. The modern world is structured to maximize frustration. The speed, the constant connection, the high expectations. All these factors make anger a default setting. But the wisdom to navigate this chaos is ancient. Today we explore a fundamental teaching from Buddhist philosophy, the technique of the three gates, or the three things to ask yourself before getting angry. This simple mental filter provides the missing key to mastering modern frustration by creating an instant moment of choice between the stimulus and your automatic reaction. By the end of this journey, you will possess a clear, actionable tool, a simple set of questions that will dissolve anger and bring immediate peace to your daily life. Before we dive into the central story, let us first define why anger is such a destructive force, particularly in the modern context. In ancient times, anger often served a primal survival function: fight or flight. Today, most anger is a reaction to inconvenience or expectation, not a threat to life. When you feel furious because your internet is slow, your mind is treating a temporary technical malfunction as a life-threatening emergency. This misalignment between the primal reaction and the trivial stimulus is the definition of modern emotional suffering. Buddhism teaches that anger is an illusion, a temporary wave that obscures the true nature of reality. It is a state of mental confusion that, like a fever, only harms the host. Our goal is not to suppress the emotion, but to use the three things to ask yourself before getting angry, to see the illusion for what it is and choose not to be consumed by it. Our story begins in a quiet, secluded monastery with a young monk named Kaito. Kaito was diligent in his studies and devotion, but he struggled terribly with his temper. The smallest disturbance, a misplaced broom, a loud bell, a misplaced cushion, would send him into a fit of frustrated rage. His anger made his meditation impossible, and his internal suffering was immense. He approached his master, a wise woman named Jiko, known for her unshakable calm, and asked desperately, "Master, I want peace, but my anger controls me. What is the secret to finding calm before getting angry?" Master Jiko smiled gently. She did not give him a complex sutra or a difficult physical practice. She gave him three simple questions to carry in his mind, a set of gates through which every reaction must pass. She called them the three gates of wisdom. The first gate, she said, is the gate of truth. Before you speak or act, ask yourself, is this truly and factually true? Kaito often reacted to rumors or assumptions. He would become angry based on a story he made up in his head, not the objective reality. The gate of truth demands factual confirmation, not emotional interpretation. The second gate is the gate of necessity. Even if something is factually true, ask yourself, is it necessary for me to act on this? Is it necessary to reply to this insult? Is it necessary to correct this minor error? Does responding serve a greater good, or does it only serve my ego and my need to be right? Most of your anger, she explained, is unnecessary noise. The third gate is the gate of kindness. If you pass the first two gates and find the action both true and necessary, ask yourself, can I speak or act with genuine kindness? Can I deliver this truth with compassion, or am I simply using the truth as a weapon? If the answer is no, choose silence, for the final gate must never be violated. Kaito took these three questions to heart. He began his practice immediately. His first test came when a visiting monk accidentally knocked over a precious vase of flowers. Kaito felt the familiar heat rising. He went to speak, but stopped and applied the first question. Is it truly and factually true that the monk intended to ruin the flowers? No, it was clearly an accident. The anger dissolved instantly. The first gate was closed. Later that week, a group of villagers were unjustly criticizing the monastery's farming methods, of fact that was true, but based on their own ignorance. Kaito felt his duty to defend the monastery. He applied the first two questions. Is it true? Yes. Is it necessary to act on this? He paused. No. Defending the methods would only cause argument, not understanding. Silence was the necessary response. The second gate closed. The ultimate test came when a traveling merchant tried to cheat the monastery on a purchase of rice. It was factually true. It was necessary to intervene to protect the monastery's resources. Kaito walked up to the merchant, felt the old anger surge, and applied the third question. Can I act with kindness? He realized he could not. His mind wanted to use his words as swords, so he chose silence. He did not engage in the confrontation. He simply walked away, returned to the master, and explained the situation. Master Jiko smiled. You have passed the final gate. The anger arose, but because you chose kindness through silence, you did not commit the action. You chose peace over proving a point. The action of protecting the resources can wait until your mind is calm enough to act with true compassion. You have learned the secret to stopping modern frustration. Kaito realized that the three questions were not just about managing speech, they were about dissolving the intention to be angry itself. By the end of his practice, his temper was transformed. Now we move from the story to the practical solution. The wisdom of the three gates provides a clear, actionable answer to the question, 3 things to ask yourself before getting angry to achieve lasting emotional stability. The first step is the gate of truth. The vast majority of modern frustration is fueled by interpretation and assumption. Before you react to a text, an email, a traffic jam, or a look from a colleague, immediately stop and ask, is this truly and factually true? Is the person cutting you off intentionally trying to cause harm, or are they just distracted? Is the slow service a personal insult, or is the kitchen understaffed? Removing the assumption of malicious intent neutralizes 80% of your anger instantly. If the fact is not certain, you have no grounds for righteous anger. The second step is the gate of necessity. Even when you are certain of the facts, most anger is entirely unnecessary. Your reaction rarely improves the situation. It only makes you feel worse. The moment you are tempted to lash out, ask yourself, is it necessary for me to respond to this right now? The answer is almost always no. Necessary action is rare. Necessary reaction is almost never required. By pausing, you realize the situation will resolve itself, or the need for action will become clear once the emotional fog has lifted. This step is the key to stopping modern frustration. The third step is the gate of kindness. This is the ultimate test of true mastery. If you pass the first 2 gates and find that action is both true and necessary, your final filter must be compassion. Ask yourself, can I act or speak with genuine kindness without using my words as a weapon? If you cannot frame your necessary truth with kindness, then the Buddhist wisdom dictates silence. The master would rather suffer the inconvenience of the cheating merchant than inflict the suffering of confrontation and unkindness on another being. This third gate ensures that your action never creates more suffering in the world or in yourself. So what is the ultimate takeaway from the lesson of the 3 gates? Remember this: your freedom lies in the space between the stimulus and the response. The 3 things to ask yourself before getting angry. Is it true? Is it necessary? Is it kind? Provide you with an immediate escape route from the prison of your own automatic reactions. Do not allow the trivial frustrations of modern life to steal your precious inner peace. You always have a choice. I ask you to practice one thing this week. The next time you feel a surge of anger in a common modern scenario, like waiting in line or dealing with a digital malfunction, immediately apply the first 2 gates. Ask, is it true? Is it necessary? Use this simple mental pause to stop modern frustration before it begins. What is the most difficult modern frustration for you to apply these 3 gates to? Share your thoughts and your commitment to this practice in the comments below. We read every comment and we walk this path to freedom together. Thank you for watching.